Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the communication system calls, the two ways of communicating such as message passing model and shared memory model. To achieve the inter-process communication, we have two memory models. The first one is the message passing model, in which one or two more processes can exchange information with one another by message passing. These processes can be reside in the same computer system, or the processes from different computer systems connected via a computer network can pass these messages to one another. And this can be done directly or indirectly through a via common mailbox. This mailbox is then used in these two parts of these communications to achieve this transfer. The first transferring the communication, a connection should be established, and the communicator name must be known to each of this end, either the processor from the same system or from the different system. Connected via computer network, then each computer has the host ID, which it is commonly known as, and the network adapter or the network address service provider such as an IP address is also known to that host. Similarly, a process ID is then generated and the name is translated to that ID with the different system calls known as get host ID and get process ID by the operating system. These identifiers are then passed to the more general system calls like open and close, or to some special system calls like open connection and close connection system calls, depending on the system's models of communication. The end which is receiving then must accept the communication by an accept connection call. Now the system daemons which are going to be received the information. This processor has special system programs which are modified for these special purposes. Now they are waiting and awakened for the information when the connection is established with a wait awakening system call. This system call is then performed and the source is known as a client and the receiving end is known as a server, which may pass messages to each other with the read information and write information system call. The messages are then passed together to achieve this communication. After that, the close connection call system terminates the communication to achieve the proper communication. The next one is the shared memory model. In the shared memory model, create shared memory and shared memory attach. These two system calls can create and gain access to the shared memory area by which one or two processes can access the same shared memory to information exchange. Now we know that operating system protects one process to access the another process's messages. In the shared memory model, we must want to restrict these images and remove this restriction by two or more processes to achieve this shared memory transaction. And the resources and the processes are also responsible. They are not going to write the same location simultaneously. The form and the locations are determined by the processes and not by the operating system. Now these two models both are common in the operating system and both can be implemented. In some smaller amount of data transfer, the message passing model is preferred than the shared memory model as it requires no overhead. But the shared memory model can allow maximum speed and ease for the convenience of using the processes. These processes communication can be done together alternatively. This alternatively process communication using the shared memory model and this message passing model can be achieved in many operating systems such as Linux, Unix and Windows OS X too. That is all for the communication system call to achieve the process communication and message passing to one another. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned with Ekeeda and subscribe to Ekeeda.